Mr. Moore. Thank you to the gentleman from Arkansas. And my bill this week was about 415 to 0, so I also know how to work in a bipartisan manner. And I think that's probably what I appreciate the most about your leadership on the Natural Resources Committee is a recognition of the long-term challenges that we have, but being able to come up with real solutions for the short term. So, Madam Speaker, I rise today to continue the conversation that many of my colleagues have highlighted from their own individual districts. Coming from Utah, we are experiencing the worst drought in our modern history. 99.9%, according to the U.S. Drought Monitor, of Utah is experiencing extreme drought. The entire state is under this. The impact of this crisis cannot be overstated. The lack of water will reduce food, jobs, and increase the frequency and size of wildfires. Unfortunately, our agriculture sector is bearing much of the brunt of this. Farmers and ranchers in my state and district have had to reduce their water use by 70 to 75% compared to 2020 numbers. This will increase food prices for years to come, but it will also decimate rural economies, which hurts our state and our nation. The scope of this issue is magnified by the rapid population growth taking place in the West. In Utah, the population is expected to double by 2065. Increased water demand will strain our water infrastructure and could cripple economic expansion. We must pursue creative water policies that allows us to respond to the crises of today while preparing for the challenges of the future. I'm proud of the great work being done by state leaders in Utah and in our western states that are working towards this very goal. Here in Washington, we must carefully consider ways we can streamline, improve, and update laws and regulations that make it difficult for states to build the water infrastructure projects they need to meet our ever-increasing demands. As this issue intensifies, it is incumbent upon us to give this crisis the attention that it deserves, to collaborate and to work toward a solution that can enable our communities to prosper in these difficult times. We owe this to our constituents, our districts, and our states. Thank you, Madam